Hello, I'm John Kielec, and I'm the admin from the DailyNetPay. Today is Wednesday, March 5th, 2020, and this is a very special update about SolidTrust Pay because I don't have a good news about SolidTrust Pay, but we will deal with what's happening with, SolidTrust Pay, the online payment processor, which DailyNetPay has used it for since existence. It is closing as of April 1st, 2020. Now, I'm going to go to my SolidTrust Pay. Any of those members who log in to their SolidTrust Pay, and I'm already logged in, so you're going to go to right there on the front page, and it says SolidTrust Pay closure effective April 1st, 2020. Now, I'm not going to read all of this. SolidTrust Pay has been successfully operating for almost 14 years. It has been DailyNetPay #1 payment processor for many years, but basically they're shutting down because, truly it's very hard for a payment processors to work online these days, especially when they got to deal with credit cards, accepting credit cards for network marketing company. Basically, the government and banks are squeezing online payment processors right out of the system. And this has been happening in North America for, many years. In Europe, it's a little bit different. There are different payment processors, but they are operational to this date. They do not have such issues. So take it from there, okay? And I'm going to tell you another thing, because I've tried to get credit cards for DailyNetPay, even though it's an advertising platform. Well, now it's more of a forex trading, and in the past, and I did get accepted, but to one of the European bank, but the fees were ridiculous high, okay? It was so high, it wasn't worth it. If you buy a $20 private trade shares in DailyNetPay, you would have to pay almost $13 fee for that. It's crazy. Plus, they hold the money up to 60 days before they release it. Like network marketing credit cards are, they're kind of stating that it's a high risk no matter what. But anyways, SolidTrust Pay, it's gone. What I would suggest, all members who still use SolidTrust Pay, they still have credit cards to use at the end of this month. Get your DailyNetPay private trade shares, get your DailyNetPay Cash FX and Pool Team Build shares, because later we're only going to be accepting Bitcoin for payouts and pay in, or going back to the old way, mailing money orders, certified checks, cashiers, and even cash through FedEx. Okay, so, but basically, I'm not going to copy this entire, email, but those who do have SolidTrust Pay, they probably read this notice as soon as you log in, so take your money out. I'm not sure after April 1st, the account will not exist, so, do what you got to do and be prepared for this, okay? And, it's sadly to see them go, but they're not disappearing with anybody's money or anything like that. They're giving you enough notice. What's going to happen? The future DNP payment acceptance and payouts. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with Bitcoin, because as predicted by many, that Bitcoin's going to be the global future cryptocurrency, also known as Bitcoin digital gold. Okay, it will be the new generation of payment transactions, receiving and or transferring funds between individuals, companies, and banks. And ladies and gentlemen, this is already happening in some countries in Europe, and North America certainly will follow that trend sooner or later. Now, I've been dealing with one payment processors. I've dealt with Coinbase, blockchain, several others. I find, and many most reliable, respectful companies online use coinpayments.net. You can set up your free account. It's very easy. Years ago when I had to switch to Bitcoin, anything new, it's always kind of hard. But there are videos, there's several other things that they can walk you step by step. But that is the future. I know the older generation, I am part of it. We don't like new things. But, that's the way it is. If we have to live next 20, 30 years, well, this is what's going to be. And, North America is going to experience that. When I travel Europe, there's, Bitcoin. I've seen Bitcoin everywhere practically. Here, there's here and there, but sooner or later, it will be here everywhere. Okay, so once the SolidTrust Pay is gone as of April 1st, 2020, the DailyNetPay will have these payment and payout options available. Well, Bitcoin is the number one, receiving and sending money orders or cashier's checks, and bank transfers. Last year, which was 2019, about 40% of orders came from people who have mailed money orders or cashier checks, and about 10% have mailed cash in a number 10 size envelope. And truly, some just love the old-fashioned way of doing business, and so do I. I have also mailed money orders to members. The minimum for DNP, DailyNetPay members, to send a money order to a Canadian or USA member is $120. And there's a reason why $120, because after the fees, you will get a little over $100. So we want to make sure that you're going to get at least $100, and there's anywhere from $13 to $18 fee, depends where it's going, and you got to cover that fee. For international members outside North America, the best and cheapest way is to send Western Union. Do not use Western Union from USA. That's long gone. It doesn't work anymore. It worked beautifully about a few years ago, but not anymore. The DailyNetPay also accepts bank transfers or bank wires or email transfers. Now, email transfers, not many of you probably know about it, but I've been using for the last few years. It's something new like Bitcoin, and it's actually quite easy. You just get my email address, you set it up with your bank, and you do an email transfer to your bank. But you got to check with your bank. They will give you the details. The DNP payouts can be done through banking system as well, but a member has to cover the bank fees. Now, if you need the banking information or I need your banking information, you need to contact me. I'm John Kielec directly, and you can call me on the cell or text me, and they provide the number in here. For additional information about Bitcoin payments or sending address, please scroll down. So, how and where to purchase Bitcoin? Okay, this is where places I have purchased Bitcoin in the past. And the one thing that everybody hates doing, because all of these sources, no matter if you're going to set up some kind of Bitcoin exchange, you want to withdraw your Bitcoin through exchange to your bank, they're going to need your ID verification. This is the same thing if you walk into a bank and you go in there and say, I want to open an account. What is the bank clerk going to ask you, or the manager, whoever's setting up your account? They're going to ask you for 2 pieces of ID. Well, these payment processors are not any different. They're exchanges. They're, I deal with regulated ones by government, so they have security and stuff like that, and they need that. The only issue that I get from people, or even our members, the older generation, is they do not know how to set that up, because you have to take a picture, you got to upload, download, and that could be complicated. So I always recommend, if you got a granddaughter or son or someone's got somehow computer knowledge how to do that, in the young generation, they know how to do that in a split second. So I ask you to ask somebody out of your family to help you with that if you need to set it up. Somebody that you can trust, okay? And that is very important. So And, basically I have 3 in here, and CoinMom I use quite a bit, but there are some countries and some U.S. states are restricted. Now, this is only for active DNP members who want to join and purchase DailyNetPay private trade shares FPACs or Cash FX, or join our team build, or the DNP Cash FX pool team build shares, or even the soft trade AI. The best way, easiest way for me to do the transfer or purchase for you. The one suggestion, if you join any of the above mentioned opportunities, you can send or mail me the required amount in US dollars. And this is the Bitcoin maximum amount is $500. I have some Bitcoin, okay, but I don't sell Bitcoin. I try to help. Otherwise, I keep the Bitcoin in a special ledger, but I keep about 1 Bitcoin for DailyNetPay private trade share payouts, and that's between brokers constantly. So, but this is only for DailyNetPay members, and the maximum amount is 500. Now it depends. If I have 100 people asking me for $500 worth of Bitcoin, well, there's, like I say, I have limited amounts, so you have to check in with me or book it or whatever. When you email me with your login details, before you do that, check how much Bitcoin I got available and if I can do that transfer. I recently just done about $6,000 worth of Bitcoin, okay, to members because they want to go to the DNP Cash, STI, and whatever. So once again, you got to check with me for that. The second option, send your Bitcoin wallet account to me if you're going to go, if I approve it. And the best, most used one is the coin payments, and I can transfer the Bitcoin directly from my coin payments to your coin payments. Now, send the required amount of US plus transaction fee. The maximum is going to be 500. Provide me your Bitcoin wallet. Anyways, you have this site, and there's all the information. Okay, before I go any down, I'm going to share this news with you. 3 Bitcoin wallets recommended. Click here to find out. And I just recently got this from a very active and loyal DailyNetPay member, thank you, Connie. She spent a few weeks on working and testing Bitcoin wallets. Now, you're also going to get this link in the update and whatever, but you can read this, okay? She's got Cash App, Edge, and is the new one, Uphold. Uphold is the new ones, and they even coming up with a debit credit card or something. Okay, now offering a debit card that will let you make withdrawals in major coins like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Lite, etc. I like that idea. So I am going to explore. I already opened up account and whatever, but like I say, even these accounts are new. You kind of, when you read about them, when you open them, you have to kind of go through what's in there. Okay, don't call me, well, I opened an account, Uphold, John, and now what am I supposed to do? I'm going to tell you, I know just as much as both you because I got to get used to it. If it's something new, take a day or two, take several times, go up and down, get to know what's in there, how it works, and from there you will find out how it works. Exactly same as what I got to do. And if you ask me, well, I'm just going to tell you in the short form, but I'm going to tell you the same thing. Go in there and try to learn on your own, basically, by clicking and doing things. But once again, that information is in here. It's excellent work by Connie, and, I'm glad I got that information. Okay, so now scrolling down, if you do not have or do not want to pay by Bitcoin, below you will find other easiest ways to pay for your DailyNetPay private trade shares. So like I say, this is for DailyNetPay. The most common way, send your payment in form of U.S. money order or cashier check payable to John Kielec, which is me. Here's my Canadian office, my DailyNetPay Canadian office. I give you that, and also in here, you can send cash through FedEx or UPS, which are insured carriers, or through the regular mail if you mail within the same country like Canada. I would suggest to send cash. If you are sending the cash, put it in number 10 envelope, wrap it in a like a folder paper and do that. Because, like I say, 10% of last year's we got a lot of cash in the mail. Do not use Western Union. Recently, there are too many issues I am having with Western Union money coming from USA. I have quit using Western Union due to USA, Canada, Western Union transfer issues, okay? So also, when you're going to do this, you're going to send me money order or cash or whatever, please email, let me know what you are sending, a money order or cash, and how much, and I give you the address in here, or you can text. So this is what this is all about. Now, next thing, I just want to touch base, okay? All right, I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to go into my DailyNetPay. That's mail. We're talking about security. Okay, well, first of all, Cash FX. Many members of DailyNetPay members are members of Cash FX. They send out security. All right, so I am not going to do that. If you're not a member of Cash FX, you will get that information. Maybe you're just a member of DNP, Cash FX, Pool Team Build Shares. You will get this information as well. Because there are hackers out there. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me. I told you when, you know, I was out in Colorado or wherever in the mountains, I didn't use internet because I couldn't get a secure internet, or I did get security. You know, I had hackers right away, and I'm going to show you something. You know, that's why if I cannot get a secure internet wherever I'm traveling, I will not do any trading. I will not log into like DailyNetPay. I will not log into banking information, SolidTrust Pay, whatever. Okay, security is very, very. Cash FX has their issues. There are hackers lurking around. And also, I found this very interesting. If you go into there, I have been, blend.com. If you put your email address in there, it will tell you how is your email address ever been hacked, or is it being hacked by hackers? And if it says yes, well, what Cash FX is recommending is change the password on your email address and, you know, change the password in Cash FX and everything like that. Anything that you will deal with that email address if it's getting hacked, okay? It's very, very important because, you know, I can say exactly the same thing about DailyNetPay, okay? Exactly same thing because I'm going to show you something. And I told you that many. See John Kielec over here, John Kielec, no subject, no subject. Some of you getting emails like that. These emails do not come from me. That's a hacker lurking, trying to get into your account. I'm going to open it. I don't even usually, when I see this, okay, I go like that, and guess what? I delete that because it does not come from me. I got another one in here, no subject. When I open up, okay, there's no message. There will never be a message. If there's going to be a link of any kind, do not click on that link. I say, if you get email stating John Kielec from DailyNetPay, admin DailyNetPay, it's got no subject, get rid of it. It's a hacker attacking your account, or maybe they're trying to get into DailyNetPay through your account, into our servers and whatever. We have super high security, okay? Super high security. But if you're going to give out your information, you know, passwords to whomever, or they're going to click on some kind of link, but they'll ask you, you know, for this and this and that, well, then I cannot help you. No security will help you. And the same thing with Cash FX. Watch what you are doing. So basically, when you see like this, I will never send you email with no subject. I will never send the email that will have no message in it. So basically, when you see that, don't even open it. Go and get rid of it, okay? And this is very, very important, all right? So, you know, once again, this is it for that. This is, you know, sadly that we're not going to have SolidTrust Pay again. But, you know, there are different precautions, different ways still doing a business. We're still doing good business. And, you know, this is why I'm a Forex market trading, more on a Bitcoin trading. And I've got something in the future. The results of Bitcoin trading are skyrocketing for me. And you're going to find out by this week's end in the video stats that I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a couple examples what I am talking about. It will be shocking. It might be unbelievable to many, but you will see the truth. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, John Kielec, thank you for watching. And all I can say, be careful about the hackers and get yourself set up with SolidTrust Pay. If you're one of them, got cash in there, withdraw. They give you the information. Thank you, and God bless.